Well, it's great to be back in studio with Tito.
Yes, sir. It was a good time.
Our supplements formulation guru, the man who knows everything about everything when it comes to ingredients and sports nutrition.
The nerd with the pen and the pad, man.
That's right. And I think, an appropriate topic for us today is really to focus on the question of what most consumers don't know about supplements that they should.
Of course.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think there's a lot of different ways and angles we can definitely kind of go into this. But I mean, I think the forefront of it is, be very aware of the ingredients and the dosing that is within the product that you're looking for, right? I think one of the big things that sometimes where people mess up in is not looking at the ingredients and what they're actually taking, right? Is it a gram? Is it 500 milligrams? Is it 1 milligram? And so really, I mean, I think the first step for any consumer is grab the label and read it, right? What are you looking for? What is that dose? And if you have questions, the internet is kind of cool, right? Internet and AI will answer a lot of things for you nowadays. So look at the label and what is the dose?
What should people, when they look at a label and they see that supplement facts panel, that's the little box that has the listing of all the ingredients, and alongside of it is the amount of those ingredients.
Yep.
How should they be interpreting that, and should they have their phone next to them to check out those ingredients independently while they're reading it?
Well, I mean, I think yes. I mean, in this day and age of technology, I mean, having your phone there, taking a picture of the label, right? There's going to be something that connects you to the internet on what you can look for. But I think the biggest thing you need to do is on the left side, look at the ingredients. Are they in blends? Are they not in blends? And on the right side, what is the actual dose? And for regulations, in most cases, it should be greatest to smallest, right? That's how those ingredients need to be listed on that box in the back that says supplement facts panel, right? So left side are going to be ingredients, but specifically the right side, highest amount to lowest amount.
Got it. And when you look at these facts panels, if it's a trademarked ingredient, that basically is interpreted as being an ingredient that a third party has taken and somehow improved, modified, and tested to a degree above the generic ingredient. So
the easy answer to that is yes, but I will add a little asterisk. Anyone could trademark anything, right?
Yep.
So the trademarks definitely get you in the direction of potential science, new science. But with that trademark ingredient, what other data is added to it, right? For example, with Carbivore, we have Glucovantage. They have many, many studies, a lot of data that show that their ingredient adds this benefit to your product, right? And so some trademarks don't always have that study. So that's definitely going to be key is, yes, trademarks glean you in that direction, but you definitely need to look for any patents or any other science attached to that ingredient.
And again, the point being here is that this information at this point in time is readily available. You can simply search that ingredient and come up with more information than you'll ever be able to process, basically.
100%. I mean, you can go find it on our website, go online. I mean, grab the bottle, Glucovantage, Chromax, Rip Factor, all the different ingredients, very easily able to access the information data for those ingredients. Yes.
Yeah. And the point being, again, for Clever Pro is transparency and information go hand in hand from the standpoint of consumers being able to evaluate objectively as opposed to, be influenced by what one person says, although it's important. At the same time, being able to make your own judgment and checking the information objectively obviously is important.
100%. I mean, and definitely reading the data, looking at the data, but I'm very big about trying the ingredient, right? Sometimes what that paper says isn't what you might feel, right? So trying the product, trying the ingredient, seeing how you feel with it is always key to understand if that puzzle piece fits to the picture you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why do you think that some supplement brands tend to work with one, sometimes two active ingredients versus the approach we've taken where we have 3, 4, 5 actives in our formulations?
I mean, I think it could come from a lot of different angles on that. Can't necessarily speak for them on their direction, right? Is it cost? Is it price? Is it regulation? Is it country, right? I mean, sometimes the ingredients that are approved here aren't approved in Japan, aren't approved in Canada or elsewhere. So, what is that other external sales reach that that particular company is looking for? But for me, I mean, if I'm be honest, I'm a nerd and I like science, right? And like with the ingredients, with the data, with the doses that we have, we'll get you to that benefit that you're looking for. But I mean, I've said it earlier and I'll say it again. You have to go work out. You have to go sweat. You have to move, right? Like if there truly was a pill in that room that gives you all the special things you want, I'm pretty sure that pill would have been found by now, right? So at the end of the day, I mean, what Heat Wave and what Carbivore are truly adding is giving you that extra 10%, the extra 5% to push harder, to move faster, and get the gains that you're looking for.
Well, in terms of when we talk about products on the shelf versus products online, is there any difference between channels of sale and marketing strategies? Do you see, is the good stuff found mainly in one location versus another?
I would love to say that all the good things are on Amazon, but I can't say that's necessarily the truth anymore, right? Before it was, right, your grocery store has all the good things that you need. Then it was Amazon. Then it was Sam's Club and everything else in between. But I mean, I think truly the first thing that most everyone needs to do is educate themselves a little bit, right? Like, what do you take? What have you taken? How do you feel when taking it? And those aren't questions that me or you can answer, right? That's between that person and that individual they see in that mirror every single morning. And I think sometimes in some cases, you need to try something to truly feel how it fits. So, I mean, really, I would love to say these are the 5 ingredients or these for the 5 products that you need to take. But at the end of the day, what is that goal? What is the time frame that you want to give yourself for that goal? And really, how hard do you want to push? Right? I mean, there's so many different levels to go with it.
What should people take away when they see a supplement product for sale that is dramatically less expensive than an equivalent product that may have a similar formulation but maybe does not?
I mean, I can keep it simple. Does everybody drink Keystone Light? Right? Like, it's a cheaper alcohol, but there's obviously different levels of it. So from a supplement world of things, if it costs $10, it's probably not going to give you the end game goal that you might be looking for that true protein, that true pre-workout, right? Like, if you want a quality, you tend to pay for quality at every single level, whether it's your car, whether it's your vehicle, whether it's your food. I mean, you're going to pay for quality. So, I mean, that is one thing to keep an eye on. But again, dose.
Yeah.
The dose of the ingredient is key. And if you look at the dose and you look at the cost of that product, in most cases, they do go hand in hand of dose and pricing.
Yeah, and also with some supplements, the ingredient will have different concentrations. So, it may be half the strength of another version of the same ingredient.
100%.
And obviously it's going to be half the price and do half the good.
Yes. Well, but even, for example, with Heat Wave, right, Capsamax has, in most cases, their 1%. And we have their enhanced percentage. So we have a lower dose, but it's equivalent to all the same data, all the same science. So what that allows us to do within Heat Wave is put more power in that pill.
Yep.
Right? Gives us more room
for more stuff.
Room for more stuff. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Great. Well, listen, hopefully if consumers will educate themselves, take it upon themselves to objectively evaluate the products that they're buying and taking, which anything you put inside your body, you should be paying attention to.
100% agree.
Hopefully they'll come to understand that the product formulation and what we're charging for it make nothing but sense.
Agree.
And it is a value proposition.
Yes, sir. 100%.
Thanks, Tito.